Hello, pre-K graduates. I cannot believe you guys finished pre-K. You are so big. Now, in this video, I am going to read you a book. It's one of my favorite books ever. And I read this book to you, I think on the first day of school, or maybe the second day of school, but I read it in the very beginning of the year. I don't know if you guys remember it or not, but I'm going to read it again. And after I read it again, I'm going to explain to you why I am reading it again. You might be a little bit confused, but I will let you know at the end of the story why I am reading this book to you. The book I'm going to read is called The Kissing Hand by Audrey Penn. Do any of you remember this book? If you do, I'm so happy. And if you don't, you can listen and hear it. Okay? Let's. First page. Okay? Chester Raccoon stood at the edge of the forest and cried. Can you see he's crying? I don't want to go to school, he told his mother. I want to stay home with you. I want to play with my friends and play with my toys and read my books and swing on my swing. Please, may I stay home with you? Oh, he's so sad. He doesn't want to go to school. He's begging his mommy, can I stay home? Mrs. Raccoon took Chester by the hand and nuzzled him on the ear. She rubbed his ear. Sometimes we all have to do things we don't want to do, she told him gently, even if they seem strange and scary at first. But you will love school once you start. Yeah, it's not easy to do things that we don't want to do. You'll make new friends and play with new toys. Read new books and swing on new swings. Besides, she added, I know a wonderful secret that will make your nights at school seem as warm and cozy as your days at home. A secret. Well, something funny to remember that their nights at school and their days at home. They're the opposite of us, right? The raccoons, I guess, go to school or wherever they do at nighttime while we're sleeping, and they sleep during the day and stay home while we go out. Let's hear the secret. Chester wiped away his tears and looked interested. A secret? What kind of secret? A very old secret, said Mrs. Raccoon. I learned it from my mother, and she learned it from hers. It's called the kissing hand. The kissing hand? Asked Chester. What's that? The kissing hand. These pages are not easy to turn. I'll show you. Mrs. Raccoon took Chester's left hand and spread open his tiny fingers into a fan. Leaning forward, she kissed Chester right in the middle of his palm. Here's the middle of my palm. She gave it a kiss. Chester felt his mother's kiss rush from his hand, up his arm, and into his heart. Even his silky black mask tingled with a special warmth. Look at all those hearts. That shows how much love he felt just from that kiss from his mommy. Mrs. Raccoon smiled. Now, she told Chester, whenever you feel lonely and need a little loving from home, just press your hand to your cheek and think, Mommy loves you. Mommy loves you. And that very kiss will jump to your face and fill you with toasty, warm thoughts. She took Chester's hand and carefully wrapped his fingers around the kiss. Now, do be careful not to lose it, she teased him. But don't worry. When you open your hands and wash your food, I promise the kiss will stick. So she said, don't worry, even if you wash your hands before eating or after playing, it will still be there. Chester loved his kissing hand. Now he knew his mother's love would go with him wherever he went, even to school. So now he's so happy. There's hearts all over when he's playing, when he's running around, because he knows his mommy's kiss is with him. That night, Chester stood in front of his school and looked thoughtful. Suddenly, he turned to his mother and grinned. "Give me your hand," he told her. What is he going to do to his mom? Chester took his mother's hand in his own and unfolded her large, familiar fingers into a fan. Next, he leans forward and kissed the center of her hand. "Now you have a kissing hand too," he told her. And with a gentle goodbye and "I love you," Chester turned and danced away. Mrs. Raccoon watched Chester scamper across the tree limb and enter school. And as the hoot owl rang in the new school year, she pressed her left hand to her cheek and smiled. The warmth of Chester's kiss filled her heart with special words. "Chester loves you," it sang. "Chester loves you." And that's Chester with all of his animal friends in his night school. Now, why do you think Maura chose to read this book? It's about Chester going to school at the beginning of the year. But right now we're finishing the year. So why did Maura read it? Because there is something that I have to do that I don't want to do. And that's to say bye to pre-K and have summer, right? In the summertime, we don't have school. So it's so hard for me. But sometimes we have to do things that we don't want to do. So I had an idea. I said, you know what's going to make me feel so good? If all of you pre-K are going to blow kisses to my hand, and every day when I'm thinking about you and that I miss you, I'm going to take my palm and put it to my cheek and remember that everybody in pre-K loves me and that I love everyone in pre-K. And it's going to make me feel so, so happy. Okay? So I want you to blow me a kiss. And now I have it. And now I'm going to blow you a kiss. So hold up your palm to the camera. I'm going to blow you a kiss. Catch it in your hand. And anytime that you miss more Gabby and more Shuli or your friends in pre-K, you're going to put your hand to your cheek and say, Maura loves you and your friends love you and we're always going to be here for you. We wish you the best summer, to have the most fun with your family and with the people around you and to be safe and healthy. And I hope that I'm going to get to see you maybe when I'm walking in the street or whenever I'm somewhere in the supermarket. And whenever you see more Gabby and more Shuli, please make sure to run up to us and say hello, because we're thinking about you all day, every day. Bye, pre-K. Have an excellent and wonderful day. Mwah! And I'm thinking of you with my kissing hand. Bye.